yogis, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Natasha Ayala, and this week what we're going to be doing is just a nice stretch. So my last two flows that I've put up have been vinyasa flows. One of them was for hips and the other one was to energize your body. So this one today, I just wanted to be a gentle stretch for your body. So we're not going to be doing so much of going up and down. It's just going to be like feel good movement for you. So let's get started. So I always like to begin practice with a little centering on your mat before we get into the movement. So you can come to a comfortable seated position, and you can have your eyes be closed, or you can have a soft gaze. Checking in with your body. Let's take a collective breath together. We breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Breathe in and exhale. Taking that once again, inhale and exhale. Placing one hand on your heart and the other on your belly. And just feel the movement of your belly rising and falling. Maybe with every inhale you feel a slight lift with your chest. And exhale, becoming more rooted and grounded onto your mat. Noticing how you feel in this present moment. Resetting your intentions for this stretch, whether you're doing it in the morning, in the evening. And you could flutter your eyes open. We're going to start with a few head rolls. So gentle head rolls here. Release your chin down onto your neck. I like to start with half ones, and then I do big full ones. Now, as you're doing these slight head rolls, notice if you're hunching in your back, you want to keep a nice long spine here, even though you're just coming into your neck here. Continuing to breathe. Now taking it once again in the shoulders. Maybe you do both shoulders. You do one. Notice how that feels on the body. And take it onto the opposite side. Beautiful. Now we're going to take the left arm coming all the way up, coming into arm circles here, and release it down. Now as you lift the arm, can you find a slight arch in the back? And as the arm comes forward, coming into a little rounded spine here. So we lift, open up the chest here, exhale, rounding the spine. One more time, inhale, you lift, and exhale, rounding the spine. Shaking that off, coming onto the opposite side. So first we start off with a little open of the chest, rounding of the spine here as the arm comes forward. And maybe you start to make it a little bit bigger now. Exhale, rounding the spine. Taking that 2 more times, you lift. And exhale, around the spine. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. Looking at your hand. Exhale, release. And bring it down. We're going to take a small twist here. So you're going to lift the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Coming into cactus arms. You're going to turn over to the left side. And just pause here. So notice here if you're overarching in your spine or you're rounding, you want to have a nice long spine here. So find length on the side of your body. And with every exhale, you find a sense of grounding onto your mat. Then you're going to release your hands down. Maybe you find a deeper twist here. So notice if you're taking your chin and you're jolting it back, you want to just have a natural twist here. So if your twist is only here, that's okay. But if you have a deeper one, just notice how that feels. You want to twist from your navel here. And inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Arms come down. Give it a little shake. Take it onto the opposite side. Inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms. We find a twist. Pulling your navel to spine. And exhale. See if you can twist a little bit more. And you want both sitting bones to be on your mat. You don't want to have one hiked up and the other one hiked up. You want to feel very centered here. And exhale, release the arms. Sometimes when I twist, I tend to clench my jaw. So you can move your tongue around. I know it sounds a little weird, but you just move your tongue around and you loosen up your jaw here. And lifting the arms. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Now you're going to come on to tabletop position. You want your shoulders to be over your wrist. Toes are pointing towards the short edge of your mat. Inhale, draw the heart forward. Exhale, rounding the spine. Taking that 2 more times. Inhale, draw the heart forward. Exhale, rounding the spine. Really pressing into your hands here. So you're not dumping into the shoulders. And maybe you take little circles with the spine. Dancing out in your cat-cow. Continuing to use your breath as your guide. And we're going to take one more. Inhale, draw the heart forward. Exhale, rounding the spine. Beautiful. You're going to tuck your toes and slightly lift up your body here. So you're hovering. Gaze is forward. Having a neutral spine here. And exhale, release. Tuck the toes. Maybe roll out the ankles here. You're going to do that 2 more times. Tuck your toes and lift. So pressing into your hands here. So you're not dumping. Press into your hands. Pull your navel to spine. And we're firing up the core here. Big, deep inhale. And exhale, release. You can do it. We're going to do it one more time. Tuck the toes and we lift. Continuing to breathe. Beautiful. And continue to have this lift. Send the hips up and back into downward facing dog. It's your first downward facing dog, so you can pedal up the feet. If you just want to have stillness, that's okay too. Sending the hips up and back. Pressing into your hands here. Coming onto the tops of your feet, balls of your feet here. Gaze forward. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. You're going to hang here, grab onto your elbows, and we're just going to sway side to side, having a significant bend in your knees. Notice how this feels on the back body. And we're going to slowly roll all the way up. The head is going to be the last thing to come up. And shoulders roll back. We pause here in Tadasana. Maybe coming back to your intentions in mountain pose. Pressing into your feet. Palms are forward. I want you to really lift the shoulders and roll them back. Have a slight open in the chest here. Beautiful. And shake it off. Now you're going to meet me facing the long side edge of your mat. We're going to come into a little bit of a side bend here. So you're going to take your right leg, bring it back, lifting up the right arm, grabbing onto it, and exhale, find a slight bend here. So you can grab onto your wrist, reach up and over, instead of just dragging your arm over. See, knocked me over. That's okay. And continue to keep this pull, and you're going to drag it down just like this, rolling up through the center. Taking it onto the opposite side. Left leg comes back, left arm reaches up. Inhale, reach up, exhale, find a slight side bend. Now continue to pull your navel to spine here. And notice here, once again, if you're coming forward or back, you want to come to the side. And we're going to continue to hold it. Foot comes forward, rolling all the way down. Pausing here for a moment, slowly rolling up. The head is the last thing to come up. Beautiful. Opening up. Coming into goddess pose. So the toes face towards the corners of your mat. You lift the arms. Exhale, coming into goddess. We lift. Exhale, hands come to the center. Doing that 3 more times, reaching all the way up. Maybe you find a slight back bend. Exhale, come down. 2 more times, you reach. Exhale, release. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, pausing here. You can put your hands on your thighs or keep them in the center or your hips and just wiggle side to side and notice how this feels in your hips. So you can play around here and explore with movement. Remember, this is just a slight stretch, so take your time. I sometimes like to just hold, build in that heat, and you lift. Exhale, we're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. The toes face the long side edge of your mat. Bend the knees, dropping forward and wiggling side to side. Notice here how your feet feel on your mat. Are you all the way on your heels, or are you all the way on your toes? Can you find a happy medium there? Let the head hang heavy. And inhale, you're going to lift the right arm. Maybe you take a half bind here, or you can continue to reach the right arm towards the ceiling. Coming into rolling out the wrist, maybe the shoulders. Just some feel-good movement for the body. Nothing too strenuous here. And exhale, release. Take it onto the opposite side. Inhale, you lift. Exhale. Maybe coming into the circles. Now you have this other hand on the mat. And you want to continue to press into the hand. So we're not hurting our wrist here. And exhale, come down. We find a few more wiggles. Sometimes I like to go forward and back. Lifting one heel and then the other. So one heel comes up, kind of like when we were in downward facing dog. But now you're in wide-legged forward fold. Giving the feet some love here. And bringing it back to the center. Bend the knees. Have a deep bend here. Grab onto your hips and roll all the way up. Beautiful. We're going to take a side bend now, having a wide stance. So the other one, our feet were crossed, where your legs were crossed, but this one's going to be a wide stance. So you lift the right arm, exhale, find a side bend here, and open the chest, exhale round. Take that one more time. Open the chest, and exhale round. Coming through the center, rolling out the back. Inhale, lift the left arm. Exhale, find a side bend. Inhale, we lift the arm, letting it go back, having a lift in the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Coming towards the center, rolling all the way up. Lift the shoulders up, relax them back down. 2 more times. Lift and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. You're going to meet me at the front edge of your mat. Wiggling it out. As you can notice, I love me some wiggles. So you're going to lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And now we're going to keep this pattern of a deep bend in the knees, rolling all the way up. We're going to take one full one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep the length of your spine here. Plant your hands down. You can bend your knees, step to plank. Bend and lower the knees, untuck the toes, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Press into the hands. We're going to come through your tabletop, then send the hips back into child's pose. Pausing here. With every exhale, feel yourself melting onto your mat here in your soft child's pose. We're going to walk our fingertips over to the right of your mat so you feel a stretch on the side body. And taking this over to the opposite side. Left side now, feeling a stretch on the right side. Beautiful. Coming onto the front of your mat. Your hands reach forward. You roll through the spine. Exhale, coming into child's pose. Taking that 2 more times. Inhale, rolling through the spine. Exhale, release. Hips go back. Inhale, roll through the spine. Press into the hands. Really find that rounding in the spine. Exhale, hips go back. And now you're going to take your hands, walk them back to your knees. Beautiful. And meet me on your back. I'm going to come into figure 4. The left leg comes over your knee. Grabbing onto the back of the thigh of the right leg. Relaxing your face here. Anywhere you're holding tension in the body, can you do the opposite? Soften so we're not gripping here. And exhale, release. Taking that on the opposite side. Right leg comes up, crossing it over. Figure 4. Grabbing onto the left hamstring. Giving your body the grace it needs. Sometimes one side's a little bit more tighter than the other. And that's okay. There's no need to force anything or to rush the movement. And we release. You're going to take your right leg, lifting it up, coming into a twist. So the right leg laps over the left. You look over to the right hand. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, release it down. Take it onto the opposite side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. And inhale, you lift the leg. Exhale, give yourself a big hug here. So you're grabbing onto your shins or your knees and just rolling from side to side. And lift up your chin all the way up, coming into a little ball. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Laying on to your mat, wiggling out here. You're going to lift the arms up, reach them above your head, as if you're waking up for the first time. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale, let it go. Taking a moment here on your back. Giving thanks to your body for the movement that you've done today on your mat. And to deepen your breath here. Being here in this present moment, we're wiggling the toes, the fingers. You're going to roll onto the right side of your body, pausing there. Pressing up, meeting me in a comfortable seated position. Pausing here. Maybe you have a soft gaze, or I invite you to close your eyes. Taking a big, deep inhale, we reach the arms up. Exhale, bringing our hands towards heart center. Taking a moment here to come back to your intention. We bring our hands to our heart for kindness to ourselves and love to ourselves. We bring our thumbs to our lips for kindness in our words. We bring our thumbs to our third eye center for wisdom and knowledge. Slight lift in the chin, deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you, Lilac Yogis, for stretching with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening or morning, and so much love. Mwah. Bye.